Hey there, it's Nicola Milan and this is Singer's Secret TV, where you'll get professional advice for improving your singing and making it as a singer. Now, if you want to learn how to sing and play piano at the same time, I have to tell you it is a fantastic skill for any singer to learn because it makes you more versatile and it means that you'll be able to get more work. You'll be able to get solo gigs, which pay the best, if you ask me, because you're basically not having to split the fee amongst other musicians and you can take the lion's share, or the whole lot. It means that you can add a keyboard to the stage when you're performing with a band, which makes you more versatile. You can add different sounds without having to pay for another musician. Plus, it also means that you could get work potentially just using your keyboard skills in another band. However, playing and singing at the same time can be really tricky, and there are two main reasons that people find it difficult. The first is that if you are better at singing than you are at playing piano, you will find that you're concentrating so much on what your hands are doing that your voice will go into auto drive. And what happens as a result is that you end up not doing quite as good as a performance because people will always listen to the voice over the keyboard. And if you're not concentrating on what you're singing, so you're not concentrating on your breathing and everything like that because you're so concerned about what your fingers are doing, your whole performance will be affected. And the second reason that playing and singing piano at the same time is difficult is because when you're performing, you often need to have a microphone in front of you. So you're playing like this and you're singing into the microphone, la 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 la, like that. It's very, what was that, la 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 la? It's actually quite a different position that you're used to holding your head in, because when we practice, we usually practice without a microphone in front of us and we play with our hands, looking at our hands and our heads down like this. So getting used to playing and singing with your head up feels a little bit different and it can throw you off your game. Now, I play both the guitar and the piano and I sing. And I've found that out of the two instruments, piano for me, even though it is my preferred instrument, is actually harder to sing and play with than the guitar. And the reason for this is because on the guitar you can just strum and it doesn't take as much to create a nice sound to accompany yourself. Whereas when you play the piano, you have to add a few more twiddly bits to get the sound sounding professional. But having said that, again, piano is my preferred instrument. So today I have two techniques for you that are going to help you sing and play the piano so much easier. So technique number one is to practice them both separately first. If you're better at singing, start with the piano. Yes, start with the piano and get the muscle memory in your fingers used to playing through the song. So go through it several times, get used to playing the chords, and then add the vocals afterwards. And then once you've kind of got the little bit of coordination going between the two, I then recommend you create a little backing track for yourself. So you play the piano and record it on your iPhone, and then sing along vocally to the backing track and work on the vocal aspect. So this means making sure that you're holding your notes for long enough, making sure your articulation is correct and your phrasing is interesting, which means like how long you're holding your notes for, where you're coming in with your notes and all that kind of stuff. And then you can put the two together again and the performance will be a lot more polished. And the second technique for improving your piano playing and your singing is to do less. Now this might sound a little bit weird, but it is actually quite accurate, because I find that when I play piano and sing, I tend to do too much with my hands. So I try to fill in the space too much. And when I listen back to it, I really wish that I had left more space, because it actually sounds better if you just, when you're accompanying yourself, you just lay out the chords, add a few extra little twiddly bits, so a few extra little notes here and there to keep it interesting, but add more space and it will sound better. and it's a lot easier than constantly trying to fill things up on the piano and then potentially leaving yourself open for a stuff up. So those are my 2 techniques for improving your singing and playing at the same time. Like anything, the more you do it, the easier it will become. So if you just keep practicing, after a while, it will become second nature. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe, because I do put up new videos all the time and you don't want to miss out. And if you would like to share this video with other singers that you think might benefit, please do. And if you would like more free professional advice for improving your singing and making it as a singer, make sure you head on over to my website, singerssecret.com, and hop onto my email list, because I do put extra singing tips and secrets into my emails that I do not share anywhere else, and you don't want to miss out. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nicola Milan, and I'll talk to you again soon.